Danjo, hi everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be washing the dishes this evening. In particular, is the beginning. I actually remember this was the first week of October. I knew in my mind that I was going to make the switch from washing the dishes at bedtime and getting them done before bed so that I can wake up to a more relaxed and easy, slow morning. Um, because I knew in August that I was going to be making this switch. Um, for the first week of October, I actually, like, for some reason, I let the dishes go so bad that my dishes train was all the way to the end of the counter. Um, Mind you, I did take a lot of dishes out from that week of leftovers, and just my whole like process was just like I knew I was going to be doing dishes before bed. Um, and just I think that did something to my brain where I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do it at night, leave them there. And so all these dishes accumulated. And it just made my job linger and just worse. It ended up feeling dreadful. I was upset and I was like, why am I making the switch? I'm already happy doing them early in the morning. The window's open. I can see outside on the pomegranate tree. I could see the birds. It was really relaxing in the morning. However, I was losing that precious time, with my little ones, especially my 6-year-old, but not just her, but my 9 and at the time my 11. She's 12 now, but they do crave my attention and I do want to be with them and enjoy that morning with them and not have to worry about, okay, let me just get these dishes done and then we'll start our day. And even though it was nice and relaxing for me, it became it was slowly making me sad. Like, oh, I should probably have had these done last night so that I can enjoy them more during the day. So that's when it hit me, and I was like, you know what, I need to make the switch. I know when the girls were younger, I was doing dishes at bedtime. Um, I don't know, just this past year or maybe the past couple years. Um, I guess just this past couple of years, I've slowly started washing dishes during the day and not getting them done before bed. And I just started, just getting those after dinner dishes done in the morning, so that we can enjoy the evening family time together. And I guess that's kind of how I started washing those nighttime dishes in the morning. I was losing that early morning time, family time. So I ended up, unknowingly making a habit of enjoying evening family time and ignoring the kitchen. Um, I definitely, I wouldn't say I regret it, but I definitely noticed it has been a lot better going back to washing and cleaning the. Before bed. I think that the new, like, I don't know if you guys been seeing it, but I saw like the closing shift, that closing hour. And it kind of brings me back to when my mom would tell me stories about one of my great grandmas. She used to actually close her kitchen, I believe, at 8 o'clock. No one was allowed to go in the kitchen, no one was allowed to eat, or get a snack. It was just like, kitchen is cleaned, kitchen is, put away. And there was no locks or anything, but it basically was like a rule, like, kitchen's locked up. Like, wait until the early morning, 5 a.m., if you want to, eat. So, you had to make sure you ate all your dinner and you got full and you got, hydrated and all whatnot. But yeah, that was one of my great grandmas. My mom would tell me the stories of when she was a child and, going to her grandma's house. And I definitely am not strict like that. Like, if we're hungry or we want a snack, that's fine. But um, I could definitely see why that must have been, a popular rule back in the days. What was like in the 40s, 50s. Um, I'm definitely lenient. Um, but yeah, anyways, if you are watching or listening to this, washing dishes with me, getting those conquering those dishes before bed, I definitely encourage you, to do something either for yourself or for your home. Definitely don't just sit and listen to me talk. I would I would definitely encourage you to get up and find some type of motivation and spark some type of energy in yourself to get and conquer something that has been bugging you or in the back of your mind. Again, when I was making the switch, the first week of October, it took me a whole week, to change my whole mindset. I didn't start till October 7th, washing the dishes in the evening and like just cleaning the kitchen right before bed. And at the end of the month, I believe I did it in a total of 16, cleaning night shifts, so 16 mornings. I can definitely say that I had an enjoyable morning, peaceful and happy, slow, and just lovely morning. And because I was able to spend that time with my girls and, also, be in present with my hubby before he left to work in the morning. So, and I wasn't like met with this, long train of dishes in the morning that I was so used to cleaning. Um, but yeah, I definitely encourage you to do something for your home or something for yourself. Um, Even if it's just like washing your face and getting your teeth brushed before bed. I know for me that's difficult, and I'm really trying to incorporate a nice, relaxed, wash my face routine. Um, Honestly, I would go to bed without washing my face for years. And, now being in my late 30s, I probably, you know, made a huge mistake. But nonetheless, I am definitely trying to incorporate that more so that, my girls can see, like, hey, mom is washing her face and getting herself ready for bed. And, and that goes for in the morning time too. And I feel like now that I've been making this habit of conquering the dishes before bed, I am even able to get myself ready and do things that I love and, doing habits now and incorporating those fun hobbies with my children or just for myself of things, that I've been wanting to do. And yeah, so now we're in the beginning of December, and I can say that November I conquered the dishes, I believe 18 nights. So 18 out of the 31 days of November, I woke up, 2 days more. I beat my October goal of getting all those dishes done, and it isn't a whole bunch of days, it wasn't the whole 30 days every night, I'm definitely not a robot. I'm human, and there were days that were difficult for me because, November, all of us got sick, and we celebrated birthdays. I had family over, and just so many things were going on. And I'm like surprised I even beat my October goal. I'm still surprised, but I'm very proud of myself. And I cannot tell you how drastically this has changed my life. Just setting this goal up, I've added these like little fun things, like I was, that, what is it, the collagen powder. I was looking at that powder, that collagen powder that you simply just scoop and throw in any kind of liquid. I was looking at it for 4 months, guys. Yeah, I've had it since June, I believe. And for 4 months, it was sitting there just looking at me. But I've decided, like, hey, while I'm washing dishes, I can take sips of water and, why not throw in that collagen powder and know I'm like helping myself in another way. I'm helping myself doing something I've been wanting to do and add into my, rhythm of my day and my lifestyle, but I just couldn't find the time or make the time or make that habit. And I thought, as I'm washing dishes, like, hey, you know what? I can sip on a drink, something that's gonna, nourish my body and in a good way. And so, yeah, I started incorporating that in October, and I don't do it every single night. I am human, but definitely if there's a clean cup and I can reach the powder, then I definitely will add that to my washing dishes routine. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Now that we're in the winter, coming into winter, I did get some bone broth, so I might be sipping on that before bed. However, some days I'm, waking up at midnight because I'm like, oh, I didn't get the dishes done and I passed out with the kids, oh my gosh. So, I won't probably be drinking anything at that point. I'm just gonna like survival mode, just get those dishes done before, the sun is rising. um, but no, I definitely been enjoying adding the collagen water to my evening dishes routine. And then I've also been lighting a candle to make it more relaxed and kind of like it just kind of has been soothing me, something to look at. And there's not really any scent to it. I just like, plain old beeswax. um, and so, yeah, but it's still very nice to look at and it's very calming. It's just something you have to remember to blow out right when you're done, especially if you're waking up doing those dishes. Definitely don't forget to blow out that candle. Um, but yeah, I definitely hope that you're adding some kind of, um, routine for yourself. And I encourage you to try it, whether it's washing dishes before bed or your face, um, adding something that's going to nourish your mind, your body, your soul, what have you. Um, but yeah, definitely get up and let's conquer something together. And every day we can make a new goal and we can try our best and just, enjoy the moment, but also, some days are hard, getting these things done, not because we have to, but also because we have to. But, right here I was putting baking soda because it cleans this sink very well. It's like a ceramic. And also it's just easy. I was running out of the orange essential oils. I have orange. I got these essential oils from my sister-in-law who didn't want them, and I decided to put them to use. I'm actually, I actually ran out of the orange and peppermint, which is a bummer because they were my two favorites, and I will be having to, now that I have been enjoying the baking soda essential oil, at the end of my dishes washing, I definitely am going to start buying essential oils now. Probably just some cheap ones at Walmart or even at Ross. I don't know. I have a few scents left. I was, testing them out every night. I only have eucalyptus and I think it was tea tree oil, and then I also had the rosemary. The rosemary is probably my first favorite of those three. I didn't like the tea tree. It's very, whoa, like the scent is not pleasant, but I think it kills like a lot of bacterial stuff. So I think it's kind of a good thing to help, that garbage disposal. I'm gonna have to read a little bit more about it, but it's definitely not something yummy to smell. Hence why I love the peppermint and the orange, but I'm definitely gonna add those to my wish list. But yeah, so that's been nice. I wasn't able to dry all the dishes, but I did dry about 1/3 of them. So yeah, this is just something that I decided to do because I didn't want, all these dishes just sitting and, that water sitting inside. So I was like, hey, let me just at least wash the tops. So yeah, it's definitely been a struggle at the beginning. It was definitely a struggle. Now that we're in December, I have to tell you that I've already skipped like 4 nights. Honestly, I've only done like one night in December, but I do plan to beat my November goal. So I have to kick butt. And that's really motivating me is to like, okay, I got to beat 18 days because November I washed 18 nights. So my goal is to at least get 19. If I can get more, dishes done in the evening, that's going to be even more rewarding. So, um, it was definitely a long one. It was a tough one, but we conquered those dishes. I hope that you are conquering something in your home for yourself right now because, man, the reward is so, so lovely and so worth it. It's just having that, calmness to your life. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, please motivate yourself and let's conquer something else together. Until next time, have a good one.